Hi, I'm Alden and I'm a student of Twin Flame Ascension School and Life Purpose class with Jeff and Shalia, and today I am doing a card reading for you for the Twin Flame energy for each week going on in August for all 4 weeks approximately. Some of the days you can group into one card or the other depending on how the theme begins to shift for you. And I have 2 decks. I have 1 card for each week pulled from the Angel Tarot, and that is by Doreen Virtue, as you can see. And then I have the Crystal Angels, also by Doreen Virtue, today. And I just have 1 card pulled from that deck for the overarching theme for the month to kind of really tie it all together. So we're going to look at that card last. And we can just get started. So August is coming up here pretty soon. And the first card we have for the first week is going to be Organization and Logic. And this is Archangel Michael, and it's number 4. So number 4 really speaks to foundation and building a solid foundation. So the first week of August, you're really looking at hunkering down on your twin flame journey and tapping into that place where your life purpose and your twin flame union and harmonizing all of that is truly one thing. So going deeper into that essence of who you are and your soul design, and clearing out anything from there that isn't truly you, that you're noticing, any overlays of patterns, going deeper with your inner work there. And this is also going to play out like in your physical reality too, and you can pay attention to that and what it is that you can do for yourself to feel supported in going deeper into this place. Like it says, organization, structure, and having self-discipline is going to be really crucial for you for the first week of August. And discipline never means punishment, right? Or anything that's born of anything besides love. But it's, again, like the card really says, it's the more logical and structured. And sometimes it comes off, as like a redirection for sure when you are having that self-discipline. But establishing that on a deeper level within yourself really builds self-trust too, because then you can trust yourself to get you through and to build up that foundation within where it is, where it's really calling your attention. And when I say foundation, it's really about building your peace. And so, a peaceful foundation is how you and your twin flame can harmonize. You're not going to harmonize on something else besides that, that deep sense of peace. So Archangel Michael's here to help you out the first week. So you could call on Archangel Michael too if you want to help you with like kind of finding the truth of your peace if there is anything that you're uprooting, and allowing it to be also like a fun and easy and relaxing process. And so like relaxing into your workflow as well and your inner work. So yeah, that feels pretty complete to me for the first week of August. It's a nice, really like structural card. Feels good, feels very supportive. That's the word I'm looking for. So let's move on to the second week of August. Oh, dun dun dun. Page of Air. Logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. Challenging information, delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact. So I want you to take a moment with this card and just feel into what this card brings up. Does it bring up an uncomfortable feeling for you somewhere in your body or in, a particular thought? that, like some kind of fear, like, oh, I feel like this card might be speaking to this thing that I don't want to have happen, or maybe it's saying that, this plan that I have isn't going to work out. Another meaning for this card is also like curious youth and like kind of causing a ruckus or something like that. And the point of this card is really to actually take you into those places where you feel uncomfortable and to release control there so that you can actually find peace. It doesn't really matter what's happening on the outside and what manifests. It's just about following the good feeling and knowing that even if you're going through upheaval during this time or something doesn't look so savory in your reality, that it's just that, energy leaving and actually the good thing returning that you want in that particular place in your life. Like, for instance, if a plan isn't going as you had hoped, or there is information that seems not good, it's helping you work through something, and you're always given the energy that you need to work through any challenge. And this also just speaks to your twin flame union and going deeper again with building that trust within yourself. So my recommendation for this card for the second week of August is to really stay on top of your inner work. I mean, as always, right? But just notice if things are coming up that are unexpected. There's also some astrology, in August with aspects to Uranus, and so that's something to consider as well. But it speaks to that kind of energy, that like, oh, what's gonna happen next kind of thing, and you don't always know, and that wouldn't be very interesting if you always knew exactly what was planned on your twin flame journey. So just know that it's bringing you into deeper love, and it's also bringing you into weeks 3 and 4. So let's move on and see what those cards are. So week number 3 for August, we have 9 of Fire. So now we're kind of standing up for ourselves here. So it says, don't give up, protect that which you've created, and have courage and believe in yourself. So it's a very empowering card, self-empowering. And it's a reminder that you are the creator of your reality, right? With God, you're the co-creator, but no one gets to create in your reality. And so it's not appropriate for you to, think otherwise, really. Of course, like when you're co-creating in the flow and with the divine, you're going to be creating with other like-minded people. Like, you're going to have a much easier time, for instance, building a beautiful castle with other people than you probably are by yourself, right? And if you're all on the same page, that's great. But you can protect, what is sacred to you just by simply believing in yourself and not giving up on it. And that is protection, because the truth doesn't really need to be protected. What's real and love, it just is. So just by inviting yourself into a deeper relationship with what it is that you're cultivating, that you're really passionate and caring about. And I think this speaks to something going on with the second week that happens before it, where sometimes where there's a fear, it's because underlying that fear, there's something that you really care about. So it's nice to get really clear on what it is that you care about. So as you're going into this third week in August, you can really just deepen your relationship with your twin flame union and your life purpose in this place where you have a very specific value about something. And getting really clear on your values is really magnetizing to your twin flame, because you share those values together. And so it's kind of like, just like a magnet, like, oh, cool, like we can really sync up here now, and we can do what it is that we're, kind of born and designed to do together. So, just allow yourself to naturally have courage, and allow that to flow through you, right? It's nothing that you need to, it's not control, I guess is really what I'm saying. So it's confidence that the divine will get you through as well, and that you can bring God into those places with you, so that you do feel very easy, a sense of ease being in your power, staying in your power, and reclaiming power too, wherever it is that you may need to kind of take your power back, right? It might have to do with creativity and self-expression as well. So that feels good. Let's move on to the last week of August. Oh, what a nice card to wrap up August on. It's like one of my favorite cards. So beautiful. 3 of Fire. So abundance. Things are looking very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So the last week of August, there's a little bit more of a view. You can see into the future. It's like there's clearly some, inner work going on, and some a strengthening of your character, honing of you and your union, and harmonizing your union those first 3 weeks. And this week feels like you can kind of relax into the structure and the self-discipline and all of that good stuff, where you've gone deeper, and it's allowing you to really see the fruits of your labor, and to feel more confident and peaceful in making long-term plans. And also the sense of patience here isn't a boredom or an underlying anxiety, right? It's patience yes, I see what's on my horizon, and I have what it is that I need right now, and I have an abundance there. And so it's a good place to be in, essentially, and it's a good place to be able to expand the peace that you've really kind of tuned into and pinpointed those places within you that maybe weren't feeling so peaceful. And now that is cleared out there, you're able to expand in love there. And also to expand, this is a very friendship-oriented card, and so it also speaks to a deeper sense of friendship and kinship with your twin flame. And so that, that can look different ways, but there's some kind of inner child healing going on here, of recognizing how you and your twin flame are really also, I spoke to this earlier, meant to do something together, but this to me looks more like how you're meant to feel together. And so this last week of August is also giving you space to really go deeper with your feelings, and just feel good in those feelings that you're now able to access, and kind of again enjoy the fruits of your labor there with your twin flame and your heart, and harmonizing more deeply with them. So that's really awesome. And then we're going to go to the last card, which is the Crystal Angels card. And this again is tying everything together. So this card is clearing negativity. So that is the overarching theme of this month. And it's smoky quartz. If you want to keep some smoky quartz around, there you go. I love smoky quartz. It's so beautiful. But yeah, releasing negativity from within and around you. So this is really a time of kind of overturning those rocks that, maybe you haven't had the strength or the space or whatever it may be to really look at what's there that you don't need versus what you do, and just release the stuff, the control, any relationships that aren't serving you. So you're just getting really clear for the month of August, and you're saying yes to your good, and that's allowing the negativity to clear naturally on its own. So there's no need to like try and pay attention to what it is that's negative beyond how it will help you in your healing journey. It's like that idea of, just pulling out the thorn and moving on. So it's safe to do that. It's safe to go through upheaval and know that in so doing, again, like the more good is coming to you, and you are like going back to your natural state of how you're created to be. And that is just, divine child of God. And so you're finding those places, and it's like they're not just places and pieces, right? They're part of a whole, and that wholeness is you. You are whole. You are loved, and you are loving. And so as you heal into that, as you align with that truth, the negativity is just gonna like naturally dissipate. And there's like some things that might like get kind of shook those first 3 weeks of August to help. And that's like kind of it's shaking something, because it's like, hey, we don't need the negativity here. So something's moving, and then it can just really release in the places where you're like, oh, that's where that was hiding, that sneaky thought, or that relationship that actually I thought we had a relationship, but it's revealed maybe like that's not serving you, or that's an example, right? Could also speak to stuff, so keep that in mind too. Might be a good time to look at your reality and do a little bit of late summer cleaning too. So yeah, all of this is going to help you, again, like harmonize your union, because when you release the negativity in that place, all of a sudden there's more room for harmony, right? And for, like just that beauty and love to expand. So that is going to conclude August's reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. So thank you so much for watching. You can like and subscribe to see more great videos from other students at Twin Flames Universe here on this channel. And if you're interested in working with me on your Twin Flame journey, you can check out my link below. And have a wonderful month ahead, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.